Another podcast by The Burning Donut. Known on police record as a brony/anther artist, The Burning Donut is really Aaron Ring. His dual identity known by anyone who checks out his online galleries. And now, to protect freedom of speech and to produce some kick-ass artwork, rides The Burning Donut.
Hello, all you crazy people. This is the Burning Donut, reporting as live as possible in recorded format. I've been getting a lot of messages on stuff, ranging from everything from my regular family to friends to everyone saying, like, how you doing? How are things going? Well, what's the situation? Are you dead? Are you alive? Are you... what's going on? So, I guess I do kind of owe an actual, audio blog update since my last one was... Honestly, my last one was about 6 months ago. My situation is as follows. Last anyone knew, I was living in my brother's shop. And, that was about, like I said, 6 months ago. I have since, I have since been kicked out of the shop, but that was quite a long time ago. I have spent almost about a good 3 or 4 months in a homeless shelter. I spent a couple of months living... the last couple of months have basically... I spent about a month living in my brother's shop again, and I have spent the last couple of months living in with some friends in Redmond. And if their landlord ever does actually find out, they could actually end up in a great deal of trouble. So, financially, my situation has been kind of sucking. I actually had a job at Sears for almost about 3 months. And then after that, I had a job bell ringing for the Salvation Army. And, I don't really want to get into an argument over whether or not the Salvation Army supports same-sex marriage or thinks gays should die or whatever or not, whatever. All right. One of my resolutions this year was actually to try to talk about, to do as little talking about my negative living situation as possible, because it is admittedly really fucking bad, okay? I mean, right now I do have a roof over my head and everything like that. I've spent the last probably about 3 months living off of the money that I made while I was at Sears and bell ringing. That money is pretty much about to run out. I don't know what I'm going to do, so I don't know. My situation is, like I said, I basically, this last year has completely and absolutely thoroughly fucking sucked. And one of the things I find interesting is there's a lot of signs that this year is supposed to be really good for me. Numerology says that this is supposed to be... Oh wait, last year was a 7, so yeah, this will be an 8. This is supposed to be a very successful year for me. And according to the law of attraction, that as long as I believe that, it should happen. My situation sucks, I'm not going to lie. I have been living hand-to-mouth for, probably about the last 8 years. I've been trying to release videos on YouTube and stuff, and I don't know. It's kind of the thing I've been doing just because I think I should. I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah. Essentially everything I own right now is in my van. I've been sleeping on my friend's couch in Redmond. I've been doing everything I can to find work, and I never get a single response at all from anybody, anywhere. You think I'm making that up? No. That is honestly what goes on. I probably, like last week, I probably emailed 50 companies about work and got a response from none of them. I got a response from none. 0. And I don't know what to do. And I have to admit, there's a lot of times I just want to like sit in lay in the fetal position and scream and you know curse God as to why He's made me live like this. But fuck it, you know, who cares anymore? Honestly, I don't know how my life is going to be. I honestly don't know where I'm going to be a month from now. So, who fucking knows, you know? I got so many people saying, like, hey, are you going to go to this convention? Are you going to go to that convention? I'm like, convention? I don't even know if we're going to have food next week. You're asking me what convention I'm going to? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Maybe if some of you guys get off your ass and order some fucking commissions or something, I might be able to afford something. But I don't fucking know. I may have to cut that part out or leave it in just because that was said out of sheer frustration. Okay, so I think about 6 minutes is enough to whine about my situation. Like I said, I've been like trying to release videos on YouTube and stuff, and like you know, like the whole like NLP analysis type thing going on. I've been trying to do something kind of like Digibro and all the Tommy Olivers and all those kind of stuff and such. Honestly, like I said, the main reason I'm doing that is just because I could either A, sit around, whine and complain about my situation and lay in the fetal position and curse God as to why I have to be put on this earth to suffer, or I can actually be doing something, which I'm trying to fucking do. And since, work seems to be available, I do, just try to, like, do, yeah. So, yeah, that's my situation, if you must know. I have been trying a lot of new stuff, art-wise. I have been getting, like, a lot of complaints and stuff. Oh, one thing I guess I should mention is that I went to the Further Confusion, which is a furry convention during January. And I actually spoke to a lot of pretty high-up people, including people who work for Club Stripes and everything like that. I spoke to them about my art. I got, my stuff reviewed, and it's like, as far as everyone is concerned, I am at the beginning level of where they would like to see, of where they start to consider people good artists. And that actually sounds pretty accurate because, I've always considered myself kind of like at the cusp of being good. I always feel a little sad when people like email me and stuff and be like, "Oh, you're my favorite artist," and it's like, but I'm not that good. At least that's what I want to do because. Another thing I want to say is that like all the people who've been messaging me and things like that, and giving me like random, like little words of encouragement here and there. I gotta say, that's pretty nice. I mean, I there's been times. Like sometimes randomly I'll be feeling like really bad and like I'll be like, and then I randomly get on DeviantArt or something. There's a little note and it's like, oh hey, just thought I'd say hi. I really like your stuff. It's all like, wow, that's actually really nice, and I kind of feel a little bit better, and that's cool. I the last. I guess I'd say probably about a week or so, I have actually been feeling really depressed. And I hate being one of those people who actually views the term depressed as an actual emotion because my basic thought process when it comes to dealing with my own mental health, I tend to be very militaristic in the way I think about it. I'm one of those, like, people that, about myself, it's all like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Walk it off there, private. All right. And the problem with that line of thought is it doesn't really help because, like, you get there, you pull yourself up, and you're all sitting there trying to do stuff, and then you suddenly realize everything else, and then you start feeling like shit again, and it's like, fuck! The hell is wrong with me? Especially since I got shit I gotta do, I'm gonna move the mic here, so... Hey, cool, didn't make any noise. Alright, yeah, I don't know. I've just been, like, trying to get stuff done. I've honestly been trying to find work, trying to find, trying to work on art, trying to do all kinds of stuff, and, yeah, whatever works, whatever, it's all, I guess that's really all I have to say about that. So, yeah. Donut out.